Greetings YouTubers, KyFriedPlatypus here, and welcome to the first episode of a new series of commentaries called the Dead Horse Commentaries, in which I commentate on videos that are old news. Since this is the beginning of this series of commentaries, I'm going to be commentating on a video that is infamous for its being of a lolcow and a failure at the same time. And that video is none other than AKnotholeResident's infamous response to the Sonic 4 trailer. And let's begin the video, shall we? Just 1 second in and I can already spot a failure, and I thought Sailor Moon Red 1's doll fetish was creepy.
Hey everybody, this is AKnotholeResident. As you can see here, I am very pumped up about Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I've been getting tons of comments about it. The trailer was just released, and I'm going to go ahead and watch it live here on YouTube. So here we go, everybody. This is the Sonic 4 trailer and my initial reaction, live, caught on video. So here we go. You ready for this, buddy? We waited over, what, 16, 17 years for this? It's your long-awaited comeback, yay!
And you talk to your dolls too. That's just great.
Here we go! Sonic the Hedgehog 4! Oh, classic! Yeah, Sonic 3, yeah! Oh, there's a motor bug!
And the party is over.
Okay. Mixed reactions here. Sorry, buddy, this is not exactly what I anticipated. Here, why don't you sit over here? Let the adults speak.
I think you've lost all credibility for being an adult after you posted those videos of yourself in the diaper.
You've been under a lot of stress lately, especially for the past 5 months. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Where to begin? Where to begin?
Happy or sad? Make up your mind, you bipolar nut job.
Sega. Let's talk for a second. What part of retro don't you understand? From the amount of concept art and the black-eyed Sonic you used in the Hedgehog Day banner, that immediately gives us old-school fans the impression that Sonic 4 would reflect the classic Genesis games.
Is it a 2D side-scroller? Yes. That factor right there would be enough to make it a classic-esque game.
And I'm just not seeing it here. I mean, I'm not sure if you caved in to the little kiddies again.
Considering how you behave in your videos, I thought you'd be perfectly okay with things being for the kiddies. Besides, this game is intended for a universal audience. In other words, it's for adults and kids alike.
Because all I'm seeing here is a rehashed Sonic Rush game ported to the consoles.
The factor that makes this game like Sonic Rush is that it has modern graphics. Considering that everything else is done in the classic form, you really shouldn't be complaining.
The same ugly, stretched-out, green-eyed Sonic fighting the modern-style Eggman. Is that what he's going to be called too? Dr. Eggman?
This guy's a Sonic nostalgia tard. Besides, Eggman equals Robotnik. If his whole personality was changed, then I would start complaining.
Ugh! I'm so infuriated right now. This is a complete turn-off. It's incredibly misleading. I mean, Sega, you have a lot of nerve. No, you have a lot of balls to even place this as a long-awaited 4th installment.
A minor character redesign doesn't make a sequel lesser to its predecessors.
Because it just conjures up the same shitty garbage from the 3D games. I mean, I'm looking at this right now in disgust. I mean, this is appalling. This is abysmal. I mean, I, along with most people in their late 20s, was expecting the classic style black-eyed Sonic. This is... Oh, wait, that's Tails. So stressed out I can't even concentrate. This is Sonic! This is the classic Sonic! I bought this plushie in 1994! Look! Beady black eyes!
If you ask me, I consider the green eyes to be a plus in the sense that the developers are able to put more detail into the characters. Who knows, they could have had the whole green-eyed Sonic planned as long ago as 1991.
What I'm seeing here, the same ugly, stretched-out bubblegum abomination I had to suffer through for the last decade! Ugh! Oh, I'm so pissed off right now. It's like the Sonic cycle has started again. I mean, where is the classic Sonic? The classic black-eyed, beady-eyed Sonic fighting Dr. Robotnik in the classic Genesis form? Is that so hard to understand? I mean, granted, the level design and the gameplay looks aesthetically pleasing, no gripes there, but it's the feeling of nostalgia that's completely lost!
The 2D gameplay is enough to make a player nostalgic.
There is nothing like Mega Man 9, because Mega Man 9 was like a worthy installment to the Mega Man series. 8-bit graphics, it's consistent!
Capcom and Sega are two different units. Just because Capcom did something in a nostalgic sequel doesn't mean that Sega has to automatically follow suit with their sequel.
Where is the consistency? I see nothing here. This is a rushed out port game from a DS title that's downloadable for the console. That's all it is. It's a fucking Sonic Rush game.
Just because the graphics are similar doesn't mean that Sonic 4 is a sequel to Sonic Rush.
You know what? I am not even going to classify this as a legit Sonic 4 title. I am not even going to place this in the classic library of Genesis games. Hell no. Fuck that shit. This entire marketing hype did nothing but set us up for disaster yet again. And you know what's really sad? You know what's really depressing about this whole thing?
The fact that 30-year-old fanboys like you are complaining over something as trivial as eye color.
I mean... I can't even speak here. I'm just lost for words. I'm looking at the trailer, and I'm just... I don't know what to say. I mean, my reaction is teetering on insanity here. I mean, we've waited nearly 6 months for this game, and this is what you give us? I mean, this is depressing. This is pathetic. If this is supposed to be a 2D comeback, I'm not buying it. Literally, I'm not going to buy this game because the amount of effort, all the marketing schemes, the way it was hyped up to appease us older fans, I see 5% of that. Ooh, 2D gameplay. That's not good enough. I see the same shitty Sonic and Robotnik from the adventure games, the 06 games, Unleashed. Library continues, but this is not retro. I'm sorry. I do not have any feelings of nostalgia. This is not the worthy follow-up to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'm sorry, Sega. You failed in delivering 3D games, and you failed in delivering 2D games. Fuck you. I'm done with this franchise. Where's the damn pause button? Oh, there we go. No, before I go, I think Sonic weeps for Sonic Team and everybody at Sega, because us old school fans, we had a lot of faith in what you had to show. And you let me and this poor guy down. And you're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life. Goodbye.
What can we say here, folks? We've got an ape-crazy Sonic nostalgia tard that doesn't consider a 2D sequel to be satisfying enough, all because of the character designs. First off, your sense of logic is really lacking in this video. Character designs don't make the game. It's the overall experience of playing the game that truly makes the experience. Second of all, stop talking to your dolls. You are 30 years old and... oh wait, never mind. Anyways folks, this is KyFriedPlatypus here, and thank you for watching the first episode of Dead Horse Commentaries.